Today's video I've got 10 gift ideas that you can sew for the love of your life using free patterns, including one new one. Keep watching. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel Frugalisama. My name's Sam, where I talk about all things sewing. Today is day 51 of 100 days of sewing, and I'm bringing to you today some gift ideas to make for the love of your life using free patterns. But first of all, if you're new here, welcome, and lovely to have you back if you've been watching for a while. Put together videos about sewing on a budget along with some hints and tips. If that's the sort of thing you like, hit the subscription button and the notification bell will tell you when I've got new videos out. So on to today's video. So yes, I know we're more than 2 weeks away from Valentine's Day, but I thought if I did a video now, then it'll give you a heads up. So if you're anything like myself and my husband, you don't really go in for all that tacky stuff, but we do exchange cards and pretend that it's not from each other. And it's a bit daft, but we do that. You might be in the first flush of love and you want to make something for the love of your life. So I've put together a few things that I thought would make ideal gifts. Most of them are unisex and they are all made with free patterns. So the first one is from Mood Patterns, and this is their new dressing gown pattern. This one is sort of aimed at women, but there's absolutely no reason why you couldn't make this for a man. They have made it in a linen. It is suitable for a French terre, or how about a silk? Me. This is a fleur robe, and quick and easy sew and open to all sorts of possibilities for personalisation. So you could put a monogram at the breast there. There's pockets at the hip, but you could add a pocket up there that's monogrammed, add piping around it. You could really go to town, or just make it as a quick and easy sew, whichever you want. As a monogram, you could even do a love heart, just to remind them of the love and attention that's gone into it. I have done a video about making your own personalised label, so you could put a label inside, say made with love, sweat and tears, or swearing, or you know, you could put your own little personal name in there, whatever you call each other. There are lots of ways of personalising that. What I like about this one is that it can be made in a woven, but they're also suggesting bamboo jersey as an option as well. That'd be a lovely, comfortable make. You could do his and hers as well if you fancy that. So yeah, I mean, you could make it really luxurious in a silk. No, that's not in everybody's budget, but you could, as a special treat, make a silk one as well. So although it doesn't say it's a unisex pattern, I can't see anything about it that's not unisex really, and that goes from a size 32.5 inch chest or bust up to a 58.5 inch bust or chest. So you've got lots and lots of room there for men and women alike. So you just need 3 to 4 yards of fabric, and it's the usual deal with Mood. You just fill in your details and they will send you a link via email. So if you think that one's a bit plain, Mood do have a fancier one, the hibiscus robe, which has the most fantastic sleeves on it. Get in my porridge, I think. But you know, I'm a bit of a practical girl. If you're wanting to treat yourself more boudoir than practical, that would be fantastic. But there's loads and loads of dressing gown patterns out there. You don't have to choose either of those. Melly Sews has got one, and so have Love Sewing on their website. They've got the Great British Sewing Bee kimono robe, which is unisex. I'll put links to all of those down below. I did feature those in my Christmas video, which I'll link below as well. And a lot of the patterns on there are unisex, and they will probably be suitable for Valentine's gifts as well. Staying with the Mood website, they also have a tie pattern. So I've got Mandy the mannequin here ably displaying the tie that I made years and years ago. This isn't the Mood one, but I just wanted it to demonstrate that they are really, really simple to make. So if the love of your life is a tie wearer, my husband's not, so this has never been worn. I was just curious about it, how it was constructed. I mean, you can make it themed. This is just a plain one, but you can make it themed if you like. Or if they're not into sort of wacky outsides, the inside could be like little love hearts or polka dots or something like that. And the Mood one has got like a label. You could put a little message on there. That'd be nice. So yeah, there's all sorts of ways of personalising even a tie. But they are relatively easy to sew. There's a lot more hand sewing in a tie than you probably appreciate, and they do take up a lot more fabric than what you appreciate because they're cut on the bias. It's not that they use a lot of fabric, but you need a lot of fabric to cut on the bias, and then you've got a big diagonal cut across where you've used it. So that's just a few things to bear in mind when making ties. But the beauty of ties is there's no fitting issues. Same as a dressing gown. One size fits all on a tie. So my next idea is the boxer shorts that I featured in my Christmas video by Ginger and George. These are unisex ones, and yeah, you could have a lot of fun with a pair of boxer shorts, I reckon. And also number 4 on my list is the socks by Ellie and Mac. So you could have a bit of fun making matching ones, or you could make matching ones for each other if you're that way inclined. So I will leave the link below. I've not made either of these. They have been on my list for quite a long time, but both are free patterns, and there is a full tutorial for the Ginger and George on YouTube for the boxer shorts as well. So yeah, you could make a matching set with the socks and the undies, or you could match yourselves. You could make yourself matching boxers and socks. You could have quite a lot of fun with it, and you can put a little secret message in the boxer shorts as well in the form of a label. So I will link all those below, and I will, at the end of this video, I will link my label making video as well, so you can put little secret messages. So my next idea would be to make a t-shirt with a message on. So you see all these in the shops, don't you, with a love of my life, or I don't know, sexiest husband, or whatever you want to put on. The transfer paper that I made the labels with is actually designed for t-shirts. So you can actually make anything up to an A4, and probably bigger if you're cleverer than me, and put a design on the front of a t-shirt. Or if you're not into that sort of thing, again, you could put like a little label in the back. But how nice would it be to make a t-shirt that's just been made for him? And the Do It Yourself Better Club have got the Anything But Basic tee for men, and they've got the Anything But Basic tee for women as well. So again, you could make yourself matching ones if you want, or you know, you could just make him one. And the beauty of the Anything But Basic tee for men is that they have 2 size ranges. So you've got standard size is for height 5'9", and then the tall is for 6'2", and I thought that was really good for a free pattern. This is a semi-fitted t-shirt, and it's got short and long sleeved options as well. That goes in sizes ranging from 34-inch chest to a 48-inch chest, and that is suitable for just like t-shirt weight fabrics. So 2-way stretch, you don't want a 4-way to stretch. And I have used their patterns before. I've made a pair of jeans from them, and I do find their instructions to be really, really good. And if you do like their patterns, also, if you sign up to their newsletter, you get 15% off their patterns. That's a bonus. So another way of putting a message on the front is if you've got one of these cry-cut makers or cricut makers, you could put a message on with one of those as well. I don't have one of those. I've got enough hobbies, I think. With a t-shirt, you can either go for the bold declaration of love, or something a bit sarky or witty, depending on your personality really, isn't it? So maybe you're looking for something a little bit more involved, and what says I love you more than a handmade shirt? Melly Sews has got a camp style shirt for free on her website. You just need to sign up for a newsletter, and she will send you a code. The code changes, so you need to keep an eye on that. Current code is so ready for 2021, but I do advise that you sign up for her website because she's got lots and lots of free patterns on there anyway. The free version is just 1 size. So she's saying that that is somewhere on the small side of the size of medium. Finished chest measurement is 43-inch, and it's kind of saying that you need about 3 inches chesties because it's a relaxed fit. So you've got the camp collar and you've got buttons, so you are talking about much more involved make on this one, but a camp collar is much easier to do than a stand collar. I did make a very, very similar one during the summer, which I'll show a picture of for my friend's husband. So again, you don't have a massive amount of fitting issues, and I would have said a 43-inch chest would fit quite a number of guys, but she does have a paid for pattern choice available there, and I think that's only $2, and there's full video support for that one as well. And again, you could put the little label in the back like I did for the one that I made, the little nickname or the football team, which is what I did for my friend's husband. Probably not something for beginners, but I wouldn't say it was a difficult sew. So is your loved one always losing their keys? So this is a fun one. This is a key fob and cord keeper. So if they're always losing the keys or their charger for the phone, this keeps them all together. This permanently attaches your charger to your keys, so you're not running into the problem of not having your charger in your car. This is just one that is really quick sew. Got a little zip in it, so you can put like a £1 coin or a $1 coin in, so if you need it for a trolley or something like that, or one of those that keeps an emergency note on you. So it's suitable for non-fraying fabrics such as cork, vinyl, pleather, or a product called Craftex, which imitates a leather. It's like a paper-like leather. So there's a little bit of hardware involved in it, but I reckon if you get to the 13th and you realise that you haven't made them something, you could whip this up whilst they're in bed. It is that quick to make. If you really want to go to town, then number 8 is making a matching wallet loads and loads of free patterns for wallets online. And again, you've got the opportunity to monogram them or put little messages of love in them, or a £20 note or a glasses case or something like that, just all matching in the same fabric. So I thought those were quite practical gifts and something that will probably get used a lot. There's lots of free patterns for those online. I'll link a couple below for you and you can have a look at those. So number 9 on my list is a laptop case, and I whipped one up for my Mac around about Christmas time, just out of what I had. This is like envelope style. Did intend putting a grommet there and some ties on it, but I've not got around to that yet. And it's fully padded, and you've got a couple of pockets there. Big wide pocket at the front here and 2 at the back here, so you can put all your bits and pieces. You can put your chargers and what have you, if you've got any documents. Fully lined and padded, and lots and lots of these online, but if you want me to put a tutorial together for this particular one, you can do that as well. No hardware unless you put the grommet in there. You could do that as a magnetic clasp fastening, or you could do a bit of Velcro as well, just to avoid using too much hardware. And again, you could personalise that, you could put a little message inside. So yeah, really simple make, very easy to put together, and if you want me to do a tutorial on that, I'm quite happy to do that. Just leave me a message below. So the last one on my list is to make a handmade card. So like I said at the beginning, my husband and I will send each other a card, but yeah, you can actually sew a card. I've done this with Christmas cards. I've never actually sewn a Valentine's card, but the little tutorial that I saw on YouTube was making it from scrap fabric, so it cost you nothing. You just got some card hanging about, you'll just need an envelope just to put your own message in it. So I thought this was a really nice little tutorial, and I think I'm going to give this one a go myself. Yeah, it makes a nice alternative to a shop bought one, and you can put your own message in there as well. We usually get sarcastic ones. So it might be a bit shocked to get a handmade one. I think it would make a nice change to make him a card this year. So that's it. There's 10 gifts to make for the love of your life. We've got the dressing gown or robe, the tie, the boxer shorts, socks, t-shirt, shirt. If you're going to make a shirt, start now. Key fob and charger keeper, matching wallet on glasses case, the laptop cover and the card. If all you do is just exchange cards, why not make a personalised one? So last week's Frugal Friday video featured quite a few dresses in it. If you're lucky enough to be able to go out and dine out on Valentine's Day, I don't think we're going to be able to this year. It'll be a takeaway, I think, again. There's a couple of nice dresses in last week's video. Oh, there is the Vera dress hack that I made the other week as well. That would make a really nice Valentine's Day dress in a nice fabric. And you know, you've got plenty of room for your steak and chips. It's nice and comfortable to wear as this, but you've got your flouncy sleeves. It's a bit special without being too over the top. Or the hack that I did here with the special sleeves. So that's it from me this week. If this is the sort of thing you like, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and that will tell you when I've got new videos out. Usually I make videos on a Friday with the Frugal Fridays. On a Sunday I've got makes and plans and reviews. This Sunday coming I will have everything that I've made in January coming up. Midweek I've usually got some sort of tutorial. The channel is all about making sewing accessible to people, whether that's in terms of skill or whether that's in terms of budget. So that's it from me today. Thanks for watching. I shall speak to you later. Bye.